You guys are. We're back. We only managed 1 week off that time. That was really cool. It's Friday night. Maybe we can run just a few minutes later than normal. Hallie's down and sick, so she should be out for the night. In your last session, you guys managed to open the floodgates and begin to relieve the pressure on the other side of the dam at Skull's Crossing. You saved, quote in quotations, you saved the demon. Even though Sorcia's hesitance almost cost its life. Mm-hmm. So I believe you guys decided to sleep there. Am I correct?
Yeah, we just wanted to rest somewhere.
Okay. You set up watches, I assume, took turns. All right. You wake up rested in whichever room you chose to sleep in. After sleeping on cold stone floors, your back is stiff. You're sore. Mechanically you're not suffering, but mentally you're uncomfortable. That was not a good night's sleep. Outside of the dam, it is still raining fairly heavily. What are you guys doing? Where are y'all at? What are you talking about?
I think it's time we moved on to Hook Mountain. We wanted to chase down the lead for the captain.
How cold is it going to be up there?
Roll me some survival checks. Somebody wants to know that? Or knowledge nature?
Do a survival.
I am not logged in yet. I'm sorry.
I got an 11.
Me too.
11.
We don't know the area.
Can you roll for me for a minute, Jeremy?
Will somebody roll for Zephora?
I'm trying.
Her roll 20 is not opening up right.
Got it. Give me a sec. Oop, there you go.
I know it would be just splendid.
Hey, 21.
What's splendid?
Laptop didn't die.
Do what?
It would be great if my laptop didn't just spontaneously die.
Plug it in and get back up.
Yep.
You can always go sit right over your dad's shoulder and make him click the buttons for you.
Good. What does Zephora know for a 21?
Okay, so Zephora can tell you pretty easily. Hook Mountain is, you're moving north. Not just moving north as the winter's coming on. Hook Mountain is exactly what it says it is. It is a tall mountain. You will be moving into some fairly severe cold. Is the party ready to deal with cold?
Oh, we're gonna get it.
To an extent, I'm going to leave that up to your discretion. Do you think that your character's outfits, what y'all are equipped with right now, are you ready to climb a mountain and sleep in the cold, or do you need to revisit the town and spend money?
We'd probably need to revisit the town because if you're getting into the game mechanics of cold, then definitely we're not ready. It's not like we're walking around with jackets and stuff here.
No, my armor would be pretty cold and chilly.
We only have those cloaks.
Yeah, we're getting into hostile
which I don't
environment.
think are good about cold. I know they're good about wet.
Well, let's go back to the town and see what the people there would recommend if we're going up to Hook Mountain.
All right. Move on down to not so sunny Turtleback Ferry.
Now, why is it still raining? The Black Maga should be appeased, right? And
the Black Maga was bringing the torrential downpours, was like increasing the level of rain, but it is still like just the rainy season, and so like they are supposed to be getting rain anyways, but they were getting way too freaking much.
Gotcha.
Oh, where is?
We're on the thing, are we at?
We're on magical rain now.
Yeah,
was
you're
gonna
on
say, does-
non-magical rain. You're just on like just fucking rain, cold rain.
Does Nars have to go deal with the big legendary lizard guy to claim his quest is
Oh.
done?
No, Nars has with the defeat of those ogres, you no longer feel compelled to this place. You no longer feel like you have anything else drawing you to this specific dam. That's the way domination works. Is once he completes the task, the domination is over. You don't have to re-seek out the Black Maga to fix it. No looking for Kanye. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Anyways, so you guys move on to Turtleback Ferry. I should pretend that line's not there. I will remove it. Where are you heading? Who are you talking to?
I guess the nearest shopkeeper that would have something for cold.
Was they got that shitty Irish accent here in Turtleback Ferry, right?
Sure. It's everybody's Irish in this game. Some of them are Russian.
Yeah, I feel like a few of them are pretty bad Cockney British.
Is it
Anyways,
building 5 or building 2 that we went to before?
Building 2 is where y'all are sleeping. Building 5 is the tavern. I want to say it's 1 or something like that. That is the shop in general.
So should we be telling someone that, we actually, open the floodgates and the town's not going to be even more underwater than it used to be?
Well, I mean, you absolutely can go report to the mayor and try and finagle some kind of reward.
I remember that the mayor was kind of corrupt. Was that this town that the mayor was corrupt in, or was that the previous one?
No, that was Magnamar.
Okay, yeah.
Here,
Magnamar.
the
Okay,
mayor is gregarious, friendly, like takes care of the orphans. Is also the town priest.
Sounds corrupt.
It sounds corrupt.
No, church and
Wow.
state. It's all one thing.
I believe he gave you a nice charcuterie platter when y'all came to visit him.
Absolutely evil. Yeah, very
Mhm.
very
Only
sus.
villains give you charcuterie boards.
That's right.
We should probably go report to him first, though, and let him know what's up. So let's go see Gregarious.
So yeah, Father. God, what is this dude's name now? Been so long.
Father Bensalong, we have report.
Oh, you're back from the dam. I see the gates are open and the water's moving a little bit. I can't tell you how much we appreciate that. We were really worried that this was going to be the end of Turtleback Ferry.
It's not a problem. We were in the area.
As
So
if
I,
we'd ever let that happen.
Oh yeah, that's it. My name is Malin Shreed. That's right. I'm Malin, Father Malin.
Nice
Sorry,
to meet you, Father Malin.
Yeah, we've met before actually.
Can't even. Yeah, so we want to let him know. Like we went to the dam and we killed all of the ogres and all of the beasts, and the place is completely free now if you wanted to send men for any reason, and the waters are flowing.
Were you able to figure out how the floodgates open?
Yes, not gonna like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
There may or may not have been demons involved, but that's not a problem anymore.
a demon. Oh dear. And now so you say that it's all fine. The daemon is no longer keeping the doors closed and they'll now open and close just as we need forever. And with no more maintenance from us.
About
They're
that.
stuck the way they are for the time being.
Yup. Turns out your forefathers did some pretty evil things and made a demonic battery, so to speak, at the cost of lives. So yeah, unless you figure out a better way to do it, that puppy ain't closing for a few millennia.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll get our best people on it. I'm so happy for what you've done for us. I can offer you, a little bit of compensation. I've got. He goes over to the offering and he digs through. He says, I've got 250 gold here. It's yours. It's yours if you want it for all that you've done and to help aid in your adventures.
I got one better for you if you're up for it.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any way you can talk to the townsfolk and see if there's some gear that we can attain for our trip up into the mountain? We're not quite set up for the cold.
Oh, you say you're
I'd take
Yeah,
a warm
going.
cloak over cold gold any day.
Oh, I see. Well, I can see what I can do. You see, the people of the town, they they're rather poor. So me asking them for charity, it's different. Maybe
No. I'm not asking
maybe
for
I can
charity.
maybe I can give you a deal. Yeah.
I was thinking you put
just-
that goal towards getting us some gear,
Oh yes, of course.
as in giving back to the people.
Oh, yes. Well, if you just take the sack over to the shop right across the way, oh, I can't think that guy's name. I gotta find that now. He'll help you out over there, and just tell him that if as long as it's not too much to bill the extra to the church. Just don't bankrupt us.
I'll see what I can do.
Sandpoint. Not Sandpoint. Turtleback. Turtle's Parlor. Tooth Metal Goods. Schoolhouse Graveyard. Okay, yeah. Actually, building 4 is Iron Tooth's Metal Goods, where the owner, the middle-aged human named Iron Tooth Giovanni. Sounds like a Russian guy. He's the smithy and runs the general store. All right. You guys head over there. And you see this this grizzled middle-aged human hammering away at some metal right on the other side of the bench. Yes. Oh, customers. I've not had customers since the store nearly washed away. Please, come inside. Be friends. He stops hammering and turns around and puts both hands on the counter. Scarred, bloody hands from working the irons. Burned hands.
We're looking for cold weather gear. What could you tell us about an expedition into the Hook Mountains?
Oh, into the Hook Mountain. Yes. You need many things. Look, me help. He turns around, he starts grabbing, multiple bundles of rope off the wall. And he looks, oh yes. He walks across, he grabs some iron spikes, and comes, looks around. Oh yeah, he picks up the hammer that he was just hammering with and adds it to the bundle and sets that down in front of you guys. He says, one moment. Walks back to the back again and comes back with a handful of thick bedrolls, and some heavy cloaks, and lays them down. He says, "This climbing kit and thick wool cloak, all yours. 300 gold. 300 gold.
Do you have any Sherpas?
Sherpas. Sherpas. I no sell livestock. No sell livestock.
Do you have
Huh.
anything for sight? Like these sunglasses for like snow blindness. And
Let's see.
So Musashi's gonna walk next to Ren because Ren is really tall, and he's gonna look at the guy with like, well, we probably need some custom cloaks or things that'll fit, and for all our friends here, and what do you say you make mine half off? Good deal. Since Musashi's really short.
I like you, small man. I tell what, you have small body, you have small rope for free. He reaches down and pulls out like a 13-inch length of rope. He says, yours, good friend.
Musashi's gonna laugh so hard because no one's laughed at his joke in months that he's actually gonna take a platinum coin out and throw it to him and say, yours.
That should about cover all of our needs here.
Is it? Oh, yes. More than. Look, I have your friend ask. I have one more thing. Well, 3 more things. He walks over and he grabs 3 pairs of the weird-looking glasses, and he brings them over and sets them on the counter. And what they are these little goggles carved from solid bone with just little narrow slits, horizontally in the middle of each eyepiece, and a leather strap around the back. He says, snow goggles included for you.
Only 3?
Only 3. All I have 3. Best if best seers or best shooters wear.
So he immediately starts tossing it to
You're a good man.
Ren, and who else does their bow?
I'm getting
No,
some.
I don't use the bow.
Zephora.
Yeah,
Can you guys
Zephora,
hear me?
Ludo can use it. Yeah, and I don't know who else uses a bow.
I do on occasion, but
Oh, you should probably take it then. I usually attack right up next to people.
So these reduce. Sorry.
Let me see your hands. Those hard work hands of yours. Let me see your hands.
Hold out his hands. He holds out his hands. Look, they're good hands. Good hands. Most fingers still there.
Oh, they're good. They're good. But let's make those better, huh?
Oh yes.
Make those better.
You
There
see,
go.
like his pinky regrows another inch. He's like baby skin.
You take care of that, huh?
Oh yes, this is quite nice. Thank you. And he takes your platinum and he presses it back into your hand and he says, "For heroes of Turtleback, I know that money. I know that money. You."
Musaj is going to take one look. It's like, well, if you won't take it, spread the wealth to the town. You have a lot of rebuilding to do.
He graciously takes it back, and you see tears in his eyes. He's, "Thank you, thanks. We'll give to children. Build
From
grand orphanage. Name it in your honor. What is your name, sir?"
death.
"We will name it something else."
Yes, please do. I do
Death.
not seek fame. But from one blacksmith to another, put your skills to good use.
Yes, thank you. You are quite kind. Is there anything else that you may need from my shop? Anything else at all? You just name it, and if I find, I give.
You don't have more boots, do you?
Boots. I have
I don't have
boots.
boots that fit me, do you? She's gonna sit down and wiggle her toes.
I'm trying to remember if I still have that one troll's head thing and if I should give that to him or not. You guys remember that from like 2 months ago?
The horse head?
Like a rotted horse
What
head.
would he do with a horse head?
I don't
You're
know.
a sick man.
As far as I know, I kept it.
Yeah, he rummaged around in the back. He comes back with a handful of pairs of thick leather boots, and he drops it down. He says, "What is you pulling out the bag? Is that fur for me?"
If you want it, I wasn't sure what to do with it, and he's just gonna like nonchalantly pull it out of the bag. As I'm like just dumping stuff, looking in.
I go, thank you very
Don't
much.
take home to children, eh? Don't.
No.
Stay fire.
He says, thank you. I will place it right here under the mantelpiece. Be safe in fireplace. I will light nice warm fire to keep it safe.
Hey. I'm gonna go take my dog out, so I'll be back. You guys keep going.
So yeah, okay. You've successfully acquired, full climbing gear, boots, cold weather gear. So y'all will take less effect from the cold. You'll have much more chance of withstanding cold and not taking any lethal damage from it. Those of you who are wearing goggles, the snow goggles, you will not take the perception penalty to being in the snow. There's handfuls of penalties, and y'all will get bonuses to various different things depending on what you have. It's in the other book. I had to go into the core rule book to learn new core rules. Are y'all going anywhere else? Any stopping by the tavern, stopping by the inn, or heading
Let's
straight
check
out
on
of
the
town?
inn. Let's see how the baby's doing.
I think we need to stay here for a night and recoup.
Yes, it would not be a bad idea to sleep again. I can't
Well, if I
remember.
remember right, we don't fully know where we're heading. We just knew a general direction, right?
You are heading into the Hook Mountains. I do believe y'all have some sort of map or some kind of indication of where the Krieg stronghold is. So I'm pretty sure you're not going in completely blind.
Okay.
So I have to double check that, but at least the game has not told me that y'all have the book has not told me y'all have to hunt for it. So as I'm getting the next part, so
Maybe the innkeeper has heard travels where the direction is for the good paths.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all walk back in to the inn, the Turtle's Parlor, where, as you recall, or may not recall, hopefully recall, during the flood, you helped this man and his wife birth their new baby. Yeah. So y'all going, I believe I even had a... Is this the destroyed one? I hope not. Bloop.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, yeah, that's the underwater one. Oh well.
We went back to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the underwater one. Now, yeah. Everybody can
Just
drop
imagine it without water.
without water.
It's drying out.
Yes. So as you walk in, you see what's his name? Turtle's Parlor. Seston. Yeah. Behind the counter, rather tired. You see bags under his eyes, and he's got a rag in one hand, and he's sliding a glass across. Yes.
The one you put on.
Yes.
The lower one.
This one. The lower one. There we go. And like he slides a glass across the counter, and he's just kind of nodding off. And there's a customer in front of him, wearing a black cloak, and he takes this drink, and you see he leans his face down for the drink, and then sits back up and very good. Seston is, oh, I'm so glad you're back. Oh, thank the wife. She's upstairs with the baby, and I'm in the parlor. And you have a visitor. I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. And he kind of like trudges over to a chair and sits down and just passes out.
We have a visitor? Is that what he said?
Yes, this one has traveled far to see you. And you see a black catfolk turn around on the stool, and look at God. There's the only one that's left is Musashi, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I know him.
Yeah.
Ren knows him.
Okay. I couldn't remember if Ren had met him.
I remember your voice well, Cthulhu.
Yes, it is nice to see my friends.
Where the hell have you been?
I had some problems in Sandpoint and went on a journey of personal growth. I got drunk on a barge and woke up in Turtleback Ferry.
Sounds about right.
But, while I was here, I decided to wander. And I found a beautiful place just across the river. In the forest, a beautiful land filled with the most wonderful fairies, the most beautiful creatures I've ever seen in my life. And my lady, oh, my lady, how she cares for me, and I care for her too. And I have decided to change my life and commit myself to the land of the fairies. But
Musashi's gonna look at him and just say, "Are you drunk right now?"
I am not. Cthulhu drinks only milk, and he holds up his milk cup. Cthulhu is sober.
Were you seeking us out, Cthulhu?
Yes.
What are you
My
looking
lady, she is not well.
for? Your lady.
Yes. My lady, she is ill, deathly ill. Although death would be a kindness. The land, it sickens with her, and it cannot be cleansed until her misery is purged. I cannot do this myself. Please, my friends, you must help her. You have met her lover, yes? The human at the fort? He wouldn't want her left like this. I can take you to her, and maybe you can do something. I tried to cure her forlorn heart, but to no avail. She wails and moans in White Willow, and the trees and the plants, the nixies and the frogs, and everything are dying, or worse. Please, I can take you there.
So I
Sense
can't
motive.
remember- Yeah, that would be a
Is
good.
there a way to check if he's enchanted?
Musashi, Red, this is Cthulhu. He doesn't mean us any harm.
He doesn't
he's
mean us any
under-
harm, but he doesn't seem like he used to be.
But
If
I
he's
don't know
under
him.
the influence of fairies, then I don't know that we can trust that.
He seems not magically charmed. Musashi, with your okay, source
I have a
of
26.
26 is really good. He does. He seems to be holding a little bit of something back. there's something about his story that he's not telling you, but he is being truthful and earnest. What he's saying is true. He has fallen in love with the fairies. He has changed himself as a person, as a cat. This is, he's devoted himself to living there. This mistress of his, this lady that he has devoted himself to, has fallen ill. He is deeply concerned about her. And what he's saying about the land dying with her is also not a lie.
This is going to be in the other direction of where we're trying to go.
So what were we trying to get in the mountain again?
Yeah, you said her lover. Who's her lover?
The leaders of the Black Arrows, isn't it?
The leader of the Black Arrows was kidnapped and taken up to the Hook Mountains.
Right.
So is it him that we're talking about?
Yes, that is, yes. Her lover is, I got to find his name too because it's been a while.
Remember, we found the love letter or something.
Lamitar Braden.
Lamitar? I don't remember that guy.
Yeah, we haven't met him yet.
You haven't met him.
Taken.
Okay. Now, wasn't there something about a side quest that was leading us to the fairies before we met Cthulhu?
Yes.
Yes.
There, y'all had a side quest for hoping to track down the leader of the Black Arrows. You didn't know if he was with the fairy, if he had gone to visit the fairies, or if he had been taken by the ogres.
Okay, but now we're sure that he was taken by the ogres.
This is pretty good. Sure that he's at least not with the fairies at the moment. Yes.
Okay, so Cthulhu's lady.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know more about his lady. Tell me more about this lady of yours, Cthulhu.
And what can we even do for her?
Sounds like he wants us to put her out of her misery.
There might be plenty if we can see her.
No. I want you to end her misery. I want you to bring her peace. Not kill, please. Lady Miriana is a beautiful queen of the fairies.
She's going to put the sword away.
How much does she need helping, Cthulhu? How deep are her pockets?
Nars.
I cannot make promises for the fairy queen, but any of you who know the stories of their magic can know what their blessings can do.
Is she the fairy queen?
She is. I think she's actually a princess or something like that. But yeah,
but she is a fairy.
Yeah, she is a fairy. She is a fairy.
I was wanting to find out.
Don't be silly. Of course we'll help. With her life tied to this land, we will go. We will see what we can do.
Nars walks over and slaps Cthulhu on the back and says, "Good to see you. Now give me my sword back."
Oh yeah, you gave him one, didn't you?
Trying to remember. He goes, "Oh yes. About that. Cthulhu maybe lost at gambling."
Besides, she's gonna slap his leg and be like, "That's the Cthulhu I know."
This whole thing lies. He's faking.
Okay, so now we have to make
Honestly,
a decision about whether we want to go and take care of the fairy princess or if we want to go to the mountains and chase down the ogres.
I mean,
I want to take care of the fairy.
Nars wants the reward. It's a fairy. We can get cool stuff, maybe.
Because if she's affecting the land, I'm a life oracle. This is affecting more than just her. This could affect us all.
What does
and we
Cthulhu
have
know?
to get that life balance.
How do we take care of what's wrong with her? What is wrong with her? Like, if we just go over there and then with something we can't even do, then what are we doing here? Does Cthulhu have any idea of what we can do?
I
Yeah.
think only.
Red.
I think
She-
only
she-
that maybe returning her love to her arms.
Ah,
Maybe the only thing. She is not herself.
Broken heart.
Broken heart, but what do you call it when your heart breaks for your soulmate? Does your soul not break?
Cthulhu, are you aware of what happened to her love? Do you know where we could find him?
Oh, I know not. I know only that he was supposed to meet her was some few weeks ago, and that he did not show up. I have no idea what has happened, but she is distraught.
We've come to believe that he's been taken by ogres into the Hook Mountains, which we are currently mounting an expedition for. If we find him there, we can certainly return him to her. Will that suffice? Is that what you need?
That may. Let us hope.
Do you want to accompany us on the expedition? Or should you return to her side?
Let's see. I can accompany you if you would like. I think that may be where I am most useful. Although I have not gained much strength since I last saw you.
It might be best for you to return to her side and let her know that we are working on it, doing our best to return him. Maybe this will give her hope.
Okay. That's what's happened. Okay, sorry, I had to reread what happened with. Yes, that is what happened. Okay. I will do this. I will return to her in White Willow. Do you know the way from the Wicker Walk through the Sanos Forest?
Of course.
Okay.
Sasha's just gonna scratch his head and look at him
Please.
confused.
He looks to to Sorsha. He says, "You gnomes, you are native to this area, yes?
Yes.
Are you familiar with White Willow?"
I've heard tales of it. Haven't been there, I think, ever, but I've always heard tales.
9.
Sasha's gonna ask for a
Yeah.
map.
Could you draw the way?
Ludo's from around here and has an aerial view of the area.
That's
Would
true.
Ludo know?
That's true.
I'm gonna say no.
All right. So yeah, he draws a rudimentary map and he says, "What you should do is you follow the road north and east, and go to the hamlet of Bitter Hollow. From there, you will cross the Wicker Walk, across to the Sanos Forest, and the pathway through the Sanos Forest leads directly into White Willow. I will await you there, and see if I can comfort my lady until you return."
We'll do what we can, old friend.
Thank you.
So he shoots back his remaining glass of milk and slams it down on the counter. He says, "Sometimes I miss the old milk." Yeah. And he
The
pulled
milk
up
with the
his-
vodka.
Spicy
he-
milk.
puts up his hood and walks back out into the rain. What do you choose to do? Choose to say?
I don't think our plan has changed. We'll have to mount our expedition first light. Set out to the Hook Mountains. See if we can recover this captain and return him to the ferries.
I'm going to tell him to use some sage incense lightly around her before he
Besides,
leaves.
she's gonna pat him on the back and be like, "We'll do what we can."
Thank you, friends. He disappears into the night. You guys get your night of sleep. Musashi, I cannot remember. Did you pass your fortitude save to avoid the negative level on the last
I
session?
thought so. I thought we were
I think
buffed
you
up
did.
enough. I just cleared it.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to
Yes.
say you did. Okay,
Yes.
there you go. You did. You killed it.
Yeah, I had a fortitude of 27 scrolling up. So yeah.
So yeah, no negative levels. Everybody at this point, you fully healed. You have all your spells. Do you leave town?
At first light, probably.
You pack up and leave out of town, marching in a straight line. Yeah, everybody's got on their new boots and their thick cloaks and a nice brand new bedroll bundled up on the top of their kit. The first 5 hours of the march isn't too bad. You get back up to Skull's Crossing. From there, you probably need to take another day's rest, which you can do safely. You light fires, everybody relaxing, breathing for another night before you continue on. Next morning, you wake up, still drizzling rain. Today's not as bad as it was yesterday. But as you start to head north, you march for some 3.5 hours. And it seems every step gets a little bit colder. Within just a few hours, that drizzling rain has turned into a light snow. And by the time you reach the foot of the Hook Mountains, that light snow has turned into a driving, fairly heavy snow that is accumulating somewhere around, an inch per hour. Yeah, raining pretty good. I mean, snowing pretty good.
That's what he
Massage's gonna
follows me
complain and get all the
soon. You're
gear
gonna
on.
lose me.
Yeah.
And then we can really play hunt.
So you're at the foot of the mountains. You see up ahead of you a very steep climb. This looks to be hundreds of feet with occasional rests, but I mean it's going to be a steel pinion, hang the rope, climb by hand over hand all the way up the mountain. Anybody want to make a survival check for me?
I'm fairly good at that. I'll give it a shot. 9. I'm not surviving for shit, being short.
9.
Nars.
Ours got a
Nat
26.
20.
Nice.
Nars
15.
like, I got this.
For 23. All right. So as Musashi is standing there in his heavy armor, unloading his lengths of rope, and sorry, Ren and Sorsha are also sitting there kind of worried about their ability to climb, and trying to figure out, maybe I can rig up some sort of harness and just hang myself off of Musashi.
Maybe I can be shaped into the bird and just fly up there.
She's just sitting on my shoulder like a bird yelling at me to get the other handhold.
I can cast fly twice if everybody else can figure something out.
But Zephora and Nars are both looking around, and they notice, you kind of have to get closer to the mountain to see it, but there's a little bit of a path that, you might actually be able to walk up. So, do you choose to take the path, or do you choose to take the climb?
Oh, the path would be a lot easier.
Yeah, I agree. We should take
Might
the path
take
for the
longer,
short
but
entry one.
safer.
Right. You follow this trodden path, and as you get on it and start going, you realize it's definitely a footpath of ogres. You keep going. After about an hour or so, you're getting kind of high up the mountain. You're getting a little dizzy, from the sudden raise and elevation. Give me another survival check.
Apparently, all I can roll is 9s today.
16.
Anyone who can beat a 20. I guess that everybody can beat a 20. So that is Ren and Zephora. Well, Zephora and Nars, they lose the trail. But Ren just barely, an hour into their walk, notices that it cuts back a little bit, but you can keep going this way.
Now here's the question: is this path stone?
I mean, I guess if it's a mountain.
Well, I was gonna say, does my stone cutting help me find the path better?
Sure. +2 on perception. We'll add the +2 to your survival. That works.
29 for perception.
Excuse me. Yeah, if that were your survival check, you would have definitely. But I don't know. This is an outdoor path. Either way, y'all are. You can add that your stone cutting to your survival check for the footpath. Another hour up the mountain. Yeah, it's getting cold. You're starting to feel this in your bones. I need everybody to roll me a fortitude save, please.
Yeah, 20, 30.
Yeah. Nice. Anybody get less than a 15?
Where's the fortitude at?
Ren,
My computer's just
unfortunately.
being slow right now.
Right under AC. 15.
Barely 15. Ludo, I need one from you, please.
Yep, my computer's being slow.
I understand.
Sephora.
Jesus.
19. Okay, so it's getting to y'all a little bit more than it's getting to the others right now. And you both take 5 points of non-lethal damage. Okay. Now the thing about non-lethal damage in the cold is it does not go away until you warm up by a fire. So you're gonna need you'll need a fire to get that 5 non-lethal back, but just try to keep going.
Okay, keep going.
Who all got that one?
Me and Zephora.
Yes. And give me another survival check, if you would. Everybody.
Sure is cold on this mountain.
Sure is fucking cold.
Nars natted that one.
Nars,
Oh, God.
26.
12.
Gee.
I can't
All
get
right.
above a 9. I'm gonna have to do my first
21.
roll.
Here it is. All right. At this point, it's gotten easy. You know, the rest of y'all, you know, Ren, Nars.
Oh my god.
that was unfortunate. Damn, that's a low roll. Yeah, so everybody except for Musashi was able to find the path this time. It's a little bit wider now that you've gotten further up on the mountain. And you are I moved you guys there, but it didn't. That's stupid. Now if you can drop yourself right around here on the map, and make sure that you are small. Yeah, there we go. You're right. You're the right size. So place is fairly large.
Sorry, I wasn't zoomed in enough. I just plunked
No,
on the
you're
map.
all right. I just went ahead and stuck you back. No big deal.
I'm definitely not zoomed in enough either.
Yeah. So okay. As you crest the top of this mountain, the constant flurries of wind-borne snow and frost lash at the gaping hole in the side of the mountain here, and smoke pours forth from the cave entrance up ahead of you. You all right. Here, let me open this up. Reveal areas. You have made your way to the top of the mountain, and up ahead of you are two large creatures that look to be pretty hardy ogres, and a shivering human that is pacing back and forth in front of this large cave opening. Let's see.
And the ogre's not killing the humans. Something is up.
Yeah. Roll stealth. I mean, y'all are like 100 feet away. I'm going to assume that y'all are hidden at the moment.
Hold on.
I'm just giving y'all the. Probably shouldn't, but.
I have a 24.
Oh, Jesus. 27, 24.
Hold on.
My
I
God.
didn't get mine low.
9.
What the
I'm
fuck?
little. They can't
Someone
see
fell
me.
down.
The snow is too high.
How can I not get above like 10 today?
Down, Musashi.
You can't see them either.
Dang it.
Shall I describe it to you? Or shall I find you a box?
Yeah, and some of you have a.
I need a box, damn it. I'm like, my eyes are just peeking in through over the snow at this point.
Well, that was for stealth.
Oh man, and they rolled terribly. So they're
Good.
they're up here standing and they're looking out, and all they see is the driving snow. But you guys, those of you who are wearing your snow goggles, y'all can see just out ahead of you these three creatures. Do we want to go into combat?
Oh, I think we need to call it for the night.
5. That's fine.
Do we need to sneak around to the outer edge and try and get them from a pincher?
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
If they haven't noticed us yet, we could probably still move if we stay stealthy to do whatever.
We could
So-
go around this way.
I was going to say,
And take
one
out
group
one
can
guy
go
at a
like
time.
this.
I don't know
Hey,
what
so is
what
it 10
spells
feet
those
to move out of one square grid?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. That is some mechanics I did not go over. Okay, so you are in the snow, and so it is difficult terrain. At the rate that the snow is accumulating, you guys are moving, 10 feet, 10 movement speed per block.
God.
So not only is this place huge and you're 100 and something feet away from the enemy, you're going slow. But so are they.
Oh my God. I've only got a movement speed of 20.
Oh Jesus Christ! You're gonna need haste.
I'm just like trying to use my sword to like dig my way through.
Yeah. And so
Anyone got water walking?
oh, that's not a bad idea.
Stand on the snow and start spurting.
So the benefit of you guys wearing the the suits is that if y'all were not if y'all were not wearing extra clothing, y'all would be taking lethal damage. But as it is right now, you're only taking non-lethal damage every, couple hours. Yeah. All right, fun stuff. Yep. All right, we will play next week, I guess.
Nice.
Anybody got any plans coming up?
Nope, kids are sick, so we're stuck home.
No, we're doing Mother's Day next weekend. So
Okay.
I don't know what day, but I'm sure it won't be in the evening. We'll figure it out. So if it's Sunday, it's probably fine.
Well, Hallie is all of a sudden throwing up. She picked like 6 o'clock tonight to decide to get like violently ill. So we probably don't have any plans either. If anybody wants to have an extra session this weekend, we can get into it. Otherwise, next weekend is fine too, or weekend after. Let's see, weekend after is good for us, but the weekend of the 2nd, we will be in Florida.
Nice. All right. We'll play tomorrow by ear then.
All right, that works.
Yeah, I won't be available tomorrow. I'm going to play Magic.
Oh, cool.
All right.